Hey guys, what is up? It is your friendly Neighborhood here, back again with another Isaac Breaking Run. This time we're going to start with Mom's Knife, which, as you may know, is a very insanely powerful item that more or less guarantees a victorious run. I say more or less because I've definitely lost runs with Mom's Knife, but it's kind of an insane item. It's not exactly fair, but you know what? We're not about fairness here in these breaking runs, you know. That's not our goal. Our goal is to make the game bend to our will rather than the opposite, and have fun doing it. So here we go. Here we go. I'm not home. You're drunk. Who are you? Alright. Okay, alright, okay. This is already an incredible first floor. Mom's Knife aside, this floor is insane. And we've just begun. Health up is awesome. I'm gonna take the Swallowed Penny. I mean, I'm already kind of like just rolling in the money, so it's not that I need the money part, it's just that it's probably more useful than the bird foot. I touched on this in the last run, I think. I'm assuming I did. How I think the bird's foot is actually super underrated. But at the same time, I do think that Swallowed Penny is pretty good, so here we are. What can we do? No, thank you. Yeah, you're okay. I don't ever want to take Punching Bag ever again. If I ever take Punching Bag ever again, it'll be like the end of my life, I think. I think that's how that works. It's honestly like my most hated item in the game. It really sucks so much ass. Okay. So what I'm really looking for in this run are multi-shot effects. Triple shot, quad shot, of course. 2020 does not work with Mom's Knife, which is very sad. It probably will in Afterbirth. But it doesn't yet. We're not in Afterbirth yet. And that's the washing machine. Don't worry about that. That's fine. I think that's the first time that's ever gone off during a recording, which is shocking considering the circumstance. Oh, that's pretty good. Walk into a room. Get rewarded with a spirit heart. Well, how do we do this? I guess we just hope for Krampus? I don't know. That's my goal. Just hope for Krampus and see where it takes us. Seems reasonable to me. The only problem is with Mom's Knife, because it doesn't get affected by Lump of Coal, it's a bit more awkward. That's really good though, so we're okay. I'm gonna take it so I don't get deals with the Angel. Also, it's fine. It gives a black heart, which I will immediately spend, but the super bandage is super good though. It's like one of my favorite HP ups of all time. Probably my actual just straight favorite HP up of all time. Because they're pretty boring otherwise. Unless you want to include all stats up in your HP ups. Because they do give an HP up. So, I guess technically they're pretty dang good HP ups. Oh my god, just please. What an obnoxious room. Just the layout of the room. Ugh. Okay. I have 3 spirit darts? 3 sounds about right. Close enough. This is not what I want. Alright. This room isn't too bad with Mom's Knife. It's way worse with Tears. You do get extra range, which makes it, in some senses, easier. But the fact that with regular Tears you kill these things in like, it takes like 5 minutes to fucking kill them, makes it a lot worse. Broken Ankh is fucking meaningless. This is a thing I was kind of looking forward to. As you can see, if I just spam the opposite 2 directions, I twirl around and it's terrifying. I am just a saw blade. Now, I won't trigger all 4 knives every time I shoot, as you can tell, but they do all have active hitboxes, so it is pretty good. If I get pretty much if I get, like, you know, Celtic Cross, or I'm under the effect of the Polaroid invincibility, I can just run up to enemies and twirl around and kill them real quick. Real quick. I'm gonna take Squeezy. Squeezy's great. Alright. So because we got Krampus, and because Lump of Coal doesn't do anything for Mom's Knife, we're gonna cheese the fuck out of him. So let's do it. Let's do it. Don't know how many times I'm gonna cheese him. The last time, in the last video when I was trying to cheese Krampus, it went horrifically poorly. Possibly only due to the fact that my keyboard was doing weird shit. Which does happen occasionally. It used to happen a lot more. So I don't know. Fucking technology is a fickle piece of shit. Like, I didn't change anything, it just suddenly started working better. So, alright. You know, that's fine. I'm not gonna complain about it. I feel like the washing machine's gonna go off again. I hear it starting up, so any second now it's gonna... Doo-doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo. Central air went on, at least. That's alright, well. Something's making some noise. Make some noise for the central air! I don't know why, but that just reminded me. So I don't watch TV. Oh my god, I fucking hate you, Krampus. I don't watch TV generally. I don't know, it's just... I watch internet. I guess. I don't really see a reason for classical media anymore, like TV. I think radio is still a reasonable thing until, you know, the entire fucking face of the earth gets Wi-Fi, right? I think radio's fine. That's reasonable. TV, though, a little outdated. A little unnecessary. However, because I don't really have an option, there is one show I watch on TV, and it's just because like I said, I don't really have the option to do it, you know, watch it on not TV. And that is America's Got Talent. And that show's really good. I really like America's Got Talent. I've talked to a lot of people, and most people are like, no, I mean, it's kind of just, I don't know, it's stupid. It's like a bad American Idol. I'm like, fuck off. But I was watching tonight, which was a rerun of Tuesday's episode. Because I didn't see it Tuesday, so I was watching it tonight. And fuck, man, I love that show. And also, I think Neil Patrick Harris is one of the fucking funniest people on planet Earth. And the fact that he was the guest judge for the first round of Judge Cuts, which was the episode that was rerunning tonight. Just, it was great. It was awesome. I love that show. Seriously, if you don't watch that show, I would highly recommend it. Although, you have to understand, there are negative things about the show. It's not all good. But, as long as you can get past those negative things, and be like, I like watching people's fucking dreams come true, and just really good talent acts, basically. If you can accept that, it's great. Okay. So we are Guppy. That's good. I don't know how much health I have. How do we want to pick this shit up? How about we pick this up and go... I think I now have 2 red hearts left total. That sounds right to me. Okay. Let's badoink. Sure, why not? Get this shit back. Blonk. Boink. Kind of irrelevant which ones I grab. In what order. I guess I'm taking the tail. I don't really like taking the tail with this low of keys, but it'll be alright. And then you. So, the ordering of the familiars was in such a way, because Rotten Baby doesn't need to be anywhere fucking near the front at all. That guy can be all the way in the back and still do his goddamn job. However, the other ones have a lot more trouble with it. Alright, well, you know what? I thought to myself, what item would make this run unlosable? And you know what? I'll be completely honest with you. Any item was my logical answer. But now here we are, and the prophecy, the prophecy has been fulfilled? Yeah, sure. Let's go with fulfilled. That's a good one. Okay. Oh yeah, like I was saying about America's Got Talent. Best act on the show, by far this season, at least in my opinion. Which is funny. I've seen the act before. It was on Penn and Teller Fool Us, the initial season, which wasn't successful enough to fund another season, but apparently it was funded in other ways. By like ABC or something. So Fool Us is coming back, which is awesome. But it's Piff, the Magic Dragon. Fuck yeah, that dude's awesome. First of all, he's actually pretty damn good at magic. His tricks are real good. But secondly, his delivery is unparalleled. Best delivery in Magic. Honestly, like, bar none. He is so fucking good. Amnesia. Didn't like that. Okay. Basically, the entirety of Piff the Magic Dragon is like a tongue-in-cheek character, right? I mean, he's actually a magical dragon. And he just doesn't, he doesn't want to be here, but his family and friends are like, hey man, you should go on Penn and Teller Fool Us and America's Got Talent. This feels great, by the way. And he also has a pet dog that he dressed up in a dragon costume, so that's cool too. His name is Mr. Piffles. Nah, but it's so good. His fucking act is just top notch. I love it. I loved it when I saw it on Fool Us, and I love it now. It's just so good. And I don't want to, like, spoil anything about it, because honestly, you need to just watch it. Just fucking YouTube search Piff the Magic Dragon and just watch it. He actually did the same routine in Fool Us and the auditions for America's Got Talent. But he did something new for the judge cut. So that's cool. Alright, this is my final key. I don't like this. I have another key. Okay. Shit. Well, I don't have a key anymore. Okay, so I'm gonna do one more room, which will get me a reroll, and then I can reroll the item room a few times. And it'll be great. I will say, though, the other magician that made it to the first round of judge cuts, he was alright. He was like medium. Not really. He didn't really wow me. Either of his tricks. They were good tricks. And as somebody who is incredibly interested in magic, I knew how they were done, but that's not the interest for me. The interest for me is like the execution and the delivery, like, you know, all that shit. I don't fucking care how it's done. I mean, I know it, but you know, that's not my reasoning for watching people perform magic. My reasoning for watching people perform is to just see them do it. It's like somebody who is like a musician, right? You listen to other musicians, well, I don't know. It's a weird analogy. Regardless, I knew how both the tricks were done, and they weren't too terribly complex. But his delivery was super lacking, to be completely honest with you. His execution was actually really good for the audition. Like, really, really good execution. It's just that, I don't know, his delivery sucked ass. There was no meat to him as a person. He just kind of was like, here's the magic. And just super quiet, super relaxed, which can be good. There's definitely some positive. I didn't think I would have gone that far. There are some positives to that sort of thing, but I don't know. It just kind of sucked. It wasn't good. I would like not these though, please. One cool thing though about America's Got Talent is that recently, the past couple seasons have had a lot more magicians, which is awesome. Because I love magic. Although I really didn't like, who was that magician on the last season? He was like a street magician who his entire act was like about him being a street magician. Who is he? I hated him. I thought he was bad. People seemed super wowed by his magic though, so I guess that's kind of cool for him. It didn't wow me at all. It was all kind of just like, I don't know, unexciting. Ah, fuck, what was his name, dude? I don't remember his name. It was a very, street name, you know? Street. Nah, I'm saying. I'm sorry, you didn't have to hear that. Fuck, dude. Alright, oh, God, shit. Fuck, dude. I want it. I don't want it, but I want it. So here's the problem. I'm in a bit of a conundrum. I find Tiny Planet with the set of items I have fucking awesome. The only problem is it's fucking unusable until I get the Spoonbender. It's literally just fucking, you know, awful. Like you can't use it. You have no capacity to hit enemies with your knives when you pick up Tiny Planet. Unless you have Spoonbender. But if you have Spoonbender, it becomes this fucking incredible thing. So man, I don't know. I don't know. I want to, but I don't think I can. The worst part is I'm gonna get Spoonbender in like the boss gauntlet room or something. That's the worst part. Boss gauntlet room? I meant the boss rush room. I'm getting every spacebar item completely out of the pool. I found them all. Okay. I'm fine. Why are you all panicked and shit? Fucking weirdo. Quit panicking. It's just a fucking video game. Alright, let's go. Rip. Here it is, Spoonbender. Well, it's not Spoonbender. Reroll? Wow. Yeah, I don't even want to waste my time. And I know there was a Tinted Rock, but it's irrelevant. If I got Small Rock, I would have had to fight for it. And if it wasn't Small Rock, then it's irrelevant anyway. Because I'm full on the HPs. Okay, so I still really want Quad Shot, but I'm not gonna get it probably. I mean, I could on the chest, but obviously that's like my last chance to get what I want to get. Or to say what you need to say. Say what you need to say. Say what you need to say. Ah. I'm a good singer, right guys? Tell me I'm a good singer, please. So I'm really happy, well, I'm super happy that, you know, a leg that didn't exist just fucking smacked me in the head. That was great. It's my favorite whole entire part of it. It was phenomenal. I loved it. Sweet. I was gonna say, the only way that this can go horrifically wrong is if we don't get things that give us HP, but we did. I'm gonna actually backtrack. I want to reroll that shit. I do. I really do. Hey, there it is. I was waiting for it. I was like, when is the washing machine gonna be like, alright, I've done this cycle 7 times. It's time for me to be ready to go again. And there it was. Sure thing. That's, you know, irrelevant, the goat head. But that's okay. I can live with that. Well, I can give you money. There's also a Tinted Rock next to you that I would like to blow up. Okay. How meaningless. That's, yeah, that doesn't do anything. I was gonna say something about... Oh, right, okay. I like started this thought during the boss fight and then just immediately got distracted. And then here we are. I love having this many familiars with Guppy because every familiar will spawn flies when their tears hit. And I don't know if you notice, I have 4 tear shooting familiars. So we get a few flies, which is good because it makes up for the fact that Mom's Knife Guppy doesn't actually spawn many flies in and of itself. For God knows what reason. Probably because it was too strong in vanilla. That's the only thing that I can that's the only conclusion I can logically reach. Which also reminds me, there was another great act on America's Got Talent. The comedian guy. Fuck, what was his name? I don't know. He was super fucking funny though, and super genuine. My favorite part about him is the fact that before he went on, he's like, I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna give it 100% because that's the most amount of percent I can logically give it. Because everybody goes out and they're like, I'm gonna give it 110%. This guy's like, I'm gonna give it 100%. Because that's the limit. That's all of it. That's all I can give it. Super, super funny, dude. And his jokes, like the classic best comedians always do like self-deprecating humor, but not too much, right? Not to a point where it becomes boring or lazy, right? Everybody's heard fat jokes. We don't care. But they'll tell a story in which they, you know, come out on bottom, I guess. And it's funny, right? Those are the best comedians, in my opinion. Are the ones that can make fun of themselves without making it sound like they're doing it as like an easy punchline. They're just doing it because it's funny. It's a natural sort of thing. And that's what this guy did real well. He had a joke about him being a philosophy major in college too, which was pretty good. He was like, I was a philosophy major in college. Or was I? I don't know. Who's to say what philosophy is? Something like that. It was pretty good. I don't know, his delivery was great. Mine's not so great. I'm not a comedian. That's not my job. That's his job. I'm just a dude who talks over video games. Okay, well, I guess let's just go. Go! And that is the power. That is the power. I've got the power. Power. Alright. I could backtrack for the Spirit Heart, but I don't think it matters at all. Wow. Wow. Wow! Oh my god. That was the actual, just best of all time. Greatest of all time. The GOAT chest. That's it. That was it. We've done it. We've peaked. Everybody can go home now. It's over. Actual every shitty spacebar item left in the pool. Yes. To both. How? I do not understand how that hurt me. I do not understand. Oh, so that Hearthstone video went up yesterday. So far, it's got pretty good reception. How? What the fuck is with this red poop, dude? I don't want to go through the red poop room, like, at all anymore. It's fucking hit me twice in super bullshit ways. But I probably have to. Yeah, I gotta go through it a couple more times. Okay. Well, we have 99 cents, which means that if I were to get any item of my choice, it would probably be... Oh god, okay. It would probably be money equals power. As that would be a 4 damage up, which is quite high if you do not know how the damage up shit works in this game. Basically, a good damage up is a 1.0 damage up, right? That's a good. That's good one. 4 is fucking nuts. And that's why 4 is... How many 4 damage ups are in the game? Well, Magic Mushroom can be sort of a 4 damage up. I guess it depends on how much damage you have. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Sure thing, and why not? I no longer have to care about the red poop room. Huzzah! Whip woo! I would whistle, but it would deafen you, apparently. According to... Oh, I killed his leg, but not him. According to everybody that has ever fucking lived, I guess. I don't know. Everybody that I talk to, they always say, like, whistles across mic, like, deafen you or something. I don't experience that. Now, I don't know if I'm listening to, like, fucking alien whistles or what, but when I hear somebody whistle over a microphone, it sounds perfectly fine and normal, and nothing is weird about it. So I don't know where this thing comes from, where people are like, oh, it's, don't deafen me. Like, I hear a whistle and it's just a whistle. It sounds like a whistle. It sounds perfectly reasonable. It doesn't, you know, doesn't sound weird or anything. I don't know, man. I think people are fucking dumb and don't understand their own earballs. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed that episode. If you did, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, so you can see more Isaac in the future. Both of those things do help me out a great deal. Trying to think. It's really hard. Thinking is tough. I don't know. I give up. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.